Hello, my name is Nathan Kutchmark, and this is my Pekakucha blog reviews. I will be doing a 20-second Pekakucha slides for 20 slides on my blog reviews and a few other blog reviews, so we can go back and see what we did every day. Quick glimpse. Day one of ICT class. Day one, we had a pretty good introduction to what ICT is. First thing we did was set up an anonymous Gmail account, and we learned a little bit about what crawlers are on the internet and what to look for crawlers. Day two, setting up our blogs. Today we set up blogs with our unanimous accounts. We learned a little bit how to write a blog, what a blog is, and what it should look like. And we will be blogging every day in this class to have some notes of what we learned and useful for future. Day three of ICT, Google tools. We learned some tools you can use in Google, just a few, because there's a million of them. We learned about Google Drive, which we'll be using quite a bit, and including in the future as a teacher. And coding on a blog, how to code on your blog. Day four, more Google tools. This is helpful as I've been learning a lot more about Google than I thought I knew. Creating appointments online. This is a good way for professors to have students meet them and make their own appointments, and we touched on Zotero. Day 5 of ICT. We learned about technology and future of technology and where that will take us. We touched on an app of MindMeister, where you can use for lesson planning, and how to get on MindMeister for lesson planning for our future lessons. Day 6, more googly things. Can never get enough googly things. We created a lesson with MindMeister, which was great to see. We will use this for a project in class, and using Zotero for writing a paper. This will also be useful for our project. Day 7 started with pedagogy. As we moved into that, setting up a Skype account. This Skype account we will be using apparently for the rest of the course, and it has been fun to see, and got into the creepy treehouse effect. Day 8, we created a group Skype convo. Through this group Skype, this is how we signed in every day to take attendance. We discussed working for Facebook. Every post you do is working for Facebook, and reputation more important than money. 5 stars is better than money sometimes now. Day 9. Mostly day 9 was all about podcasting. We learned how to podcast, watched our professor do a little podcasting, and figured out how we need to do this for our lesson of podcasting. Lesson creating podcasts, videos, and many more. Day 10. We talked about TPAC, Anchor, and learn how to learn. Found this learn how to learn interesting, as that's what we need to do nowadays, is teach ourselves how we can learn to better ourselves, especially as teachers. Day 11. We watched TED video, discussed TED Talks, ideas worth spreading. This was an interesting video to see. Refer to blog for more. Social constructivism. Day 12. All good things are bad and all bad things are good. We discussed this saying and the book about it. We talked about Zoom conference and Google Hangout and the difference between those, and how the gaming industry is exploding. Day 13. This was a fun one. We had a guest speaker, and we worked with Dashbots. Played soccer with these Dashbots. Worked with a few applications, including Bloxels, and played around with robots all day in the class with our friends. Day 14, Alexa and Google machines. Alexa and Google machines have mics in them and apparently can hear everything you say now. Talked about how everything eventually will have sensors. Example, milk cartons, and it'll let you know when you need more milk. And worked on ICT curriculum in schools. Day 15 of ICT started off with continuing about the curriculum from the day before. We talked about Twitter and its new platform for breaking news and how Twitter breaks news before the news on television even does. And briefly talked about Devin and how she works with Twitter. Day 16. We talked about Twitter for election map, how they use that in the States to see what the elections and where people are voting. We talked a lot about Wikipedia and how to edit in Wikipedia, and had a quick discussion on our syllabus. Day 17. We reviewed topics, discussed finishing up projects, kind of reviewed everything on what we did, what we want to learn more, and how we can use this all in the school, and concluded the class. And day 18. We actually didn't have class 18 because we had a holiday, day. So in conclusion, to wrap up the course, ICT ended up learning a lot how we can utilize it in the classroom, and we'll find it beneficial for a career. How I will utilize ICT in classroom. First one is Google Docs. I'll use Google Docs by collaborating, having students collaborate together, MindMeister for creating lessons, and using Wikipedia to research things.